Brother, listen to me. Today I'll tell you about a new drama called Hadiah Terakhir. This Chinese short drama feels like someone stole money from your pocket and said, "This is a surprise gift for you." Look, the story starts with an incident 5 years ago. A man, a father type, invested his daughter's public fund money in the stock market. I mean, he played a game with his daughter's money saying, "I'll be rich for you." But the stock crashed. All the money flew away. The man went to jail. The girl became alone. Her life was completely over. Then, fast forward, now the man is out of jail and is looking for the girl. But the girl, when she sees him, will say, "You ruined my life." The man quietly wants to protect her from behind, but the girl doesn't know. Now the comedy plus drama mix begins. When the man approaches the girl thinks, "This is a stranger," and the guy says, "I am your friend," type of lie. Let me give you a funny example, just like a drama. Imagine if your father plays the lottery with the money from your savings account and doesn't win the lottery and says, "Dad, I wanted to become a millionaire for you." You will angrily say, "You blew my money." And your father is quietly looking for a job for you, from behind sending you food, but you are thinking, "Who is this guy? A stalker." Then one day the secret is revealed. "I am your father and this Hadiah Terakhir, last gift, is my sacrifice." You will say with wide eyes, "Oh wow, you are really a superhero. But give me back the money." Bro, if you watch this drama, you will laugh because when the guy secretly helps the girl and the girl chases him thinking he is a weird guy, those scenes are comedy gold. But there's an emotional twist at the end where the daughter realizes how much her father loves her. Now tell me, have you seen this? Or are you going to start? If you did, what was your funniest moment? The one that made you laugh so hard that your stomach hurt? Don't tell me, I'm listening. Brother, listen to me. Today, sitting with you and talking about this drama called Hadiah Terakhir feels like we spent an entire evening together. You know how these Chinese short dramas are, small episodes, but once you start, you don't want to stop. And this Hadiah Terakhir is something special among them. Just hearing the name, it feels like someone is saying, "The last gift." And what kind of gift that is, you can understand at the end of the story. Look, the story starts from a long time ago. There is a father. His name looks a little different in different reviews, but the main thing is the same. He wants to do everything for his daughter. The daughter went to a very good school. As a child, he has a small savings. You can say public fund money. The father thought, "I will become rich for my daughter, then her life will be set." So he entered the stock market with that daughter's money. He had great ambitions, but the stock crashed. The money is all gone. The father went to jail on corruption charges. The daughter became alone. Her life turned upside down. She blamed her father, got angry, and learned to control herself. Fast forward now, years have passed. The father is out of jail. He has only one thought in mind, to find his daughter. But the daughter will say, "You ruined my life," whenever she sees him. So the father decides to hide. He will not go to the daughter directly but will watch everything from behind. Help. When the daughter is looking for a job, the father quietly sends her resume to the company. When the daughter is sick, the father sends medicine from afar. But the daughter does not know who is doing all this. She thinks, "Who is this strange man who is following me?" From here, the story gets interesting. When the father goes to the daughter sees him and asks, "Who are you? Why are you following me?" The father smiles and says, "I am your old friend." The daughter becomes even more suspicious. The father is working quietly for her, but the daughter thinks of him as a stranger. One day, the daughter has a problem, and the father comes forward to help. The daughter is surprised and says, "How did you know I have this problem?" The father says, "I am always with you." The daughter gets angry and asks, "Are you my stalker?" The father laughs silently, but tears well up in his eyes. These scenes make you laugh, because the more the father tries to convince the daughter that he is her father, the more the daughter pushes him away. In one scene, the daughter sees the father and says, "Are you here again? Go away." The father says, "I brought you a gift." The daughter says, "I don't need your gift." The father leaves silently, but helps from behind again. This game of hide and seek is hilarious because the more the father hides, the less the daughter realizes how much this man is doing for her. Then the story slowly changes. A big problem comes in the girl's life. When the truth is revealed towards the end, the laughter stops and a heavy but sweet feeling comes over you. It seems to be saying, even if you make mistakes, if love is true, it never loses it. It just waits for you to understand it for yourself. Have you seen it? Or haven't you seen it yet? If you have, which scene did you find the funniest? The one that made you laugh your stomach out? And how did you like the emotional part at the end? Don't tell me. I want to hear from you. We can sit with this story for a long time. Brother, listen to me. Today, sitting with you and talking about the characters in this drama called Hadiah Terakhir, it feels like we spent a whole day. You know, this drama is not just a story. It's like a mirror where we can see our own family. And when it comes to analyzing the characters, the talk will never end. Which one should I start with? Oh, first, let's start with the main character, the father. No. First think about what the father character is like. Doesn't he seem like a hidden book whose pages reveal all the secrets? Well, let's open them slowly. Look, this father character stands at the center of this story. His name sounds a little different in different reviews, but the main thing is the same. He is a man who wanted to do everything for his daughter. But how? Do you think, is he the typical father who always helps from the front? No. He is like a shadow. He watches everything from behind. The mistake he made 5 years ago, investing his daughter's money in the stock market, is a big part of his character. Why did he do it? Because he thought, I will make her rich, her life will be set. There is an ambition in his character here, an attempt to do good, but it is in the wrong direction. It doesn't seem like any father here who dreams big for his children, but makes a wrong decision. Exactly. How does his character become now that he is out of jail? Do you think he will go straight to his daughter and apologize? No, he decides to hide. Why? Because he has a fear, a remorse. She will hate me. She will blame me. So he starts helping her from behind. He quietly sends her resume for jobs, quietly sends her medicine when she is sick. Here, a selfless gain is seen in his character, an attitude of sacrifice, but there is also a shadow of mistake. It doesn't seem like he's like a broken mirror who can't forgive himself, so he doesn't let his daughter come close. In many families in Dhaka, fathers are like that. They make mistakes, but they tolerate them silently, never say anything. Let me tell you something. Do you know another layer of his character? The way he watches his daughter from a hidden place is part of his insight. Do you think he's just helping? No, he's observing the girl's life, seeing the consequences of her mistakes. There is a guilt, a regret in his character here. But when he comes forward at the end, when he says, I'm your father and this last gift is my sacrifice, then his character opens up completely. He's not just a father, he's a hero who learned from his mistakes, and his love never stopped. It doesn't seem like we have a father here who punishes himself for his past mistakes but fixes everything in the end. That's exactly what Phil said. Now let's talk about the character of the girl. The girl is the other half of the story. What is her character like? In the beginning, she is an angry, hardworking girl. 5 years ago, her life was turned upside down because of her father's mistake. Do you think she is the typical girl who tolerates everything? No, she has made herself strong. She is looking for a job, leading a life, but there is a pain inside. She blames her father, but behind that blame there is a love hidden. When she sees the strange man, who is actually her father, she is suspicious, angry, but gradually she realizes how much this man is doing for her. There is a transformation in her character here from anger to understanding. Let me tell you one thing. When we look at the character of the girl, it seems as if we have a girl here who suffers because of her father's mistake, but later realizes that her father truly loves her. There is an independence, a struggle in her character. But at the end, when she hugs her father, when she cries and says, "You are my father," then her character becomes completely sweet. She is not just a girl, she is a survivor who softens after receiving love. It doesn't seem like any girl in our family who fights with her father but loves him deep down. Exactly. Now let's talk about the other characters. You think the drama is not just about the father and daughter. There are some supporting characters around, like the girl's friends or colleagues who help her in her life. Their characters are lighter, funnier. They seem to say to the girl, "Who is this guy? Is he your stalker?" And the girl gets angry. These characters lighten the story and add comedy, but there is a loyalty in them which strengthens the story. And those who are villains, like those who send the father to jail or are causing problems in the girl's life, their characters are simple but necessary for the story. They are like the obstacle that comes between father and daughter, but in the end, they lose. Brother, while analyzing this character, I feel like I want to watch this story again. What do you say? Which character did you like the most? The father or the daughter? Or a supporting character? And why? Don't tell me. I want to hear what you have to say. We can sit here for a long time. Brother, listen to me. Today, sitting with you and talking about the director, producer, hero, and heroine of this drama called Hadiah Terakhir feels like we spent a whole morning. This drama is a Chinese short drama which runs with reel type episodes, and the name of the director or producer is not always clearly stated in them. Why do you know? Because these are small budget productions where the focus is on the story and acting, not the big names. But I searched and found out, and I'm telling you. First, think. Who could the director be? No. First, look. This drama is popular as The Last Gift or Hadiah Terakhir, and it is made on Reel Short or other platforms like a Chinese production company. So let's start with the director. Look, I couldn't find the name of the director of this drama clearly on any big site because these are new and small scale. But looking at the reviews and YouTube clips, it seems like the director is a young man or woman who has just entered the Chinese short drama industry. How qualified is he as a director? I say he is very qualified because looking at this drama, it seems like he has arranged the story in such a way that every episode has a hook. Some scenes have emotional depth, some scenes have comedy. He has balanced everything. Previous work, perhaps his previous dramas may have been other short series like Hidden Father type, where he showed family drama. What will his future movies or dramas be like? I think it will be on larger scale, like a full-length film where he will take this family theme because this drama is a stepping stone for him. Just like in our country, a director starts with a short film and then makes a big movie. What do you think? How do you like this director's style? His qualifications are evident in the fact that he has given such emotional depth in a low budget. Now let's talk about the producer. You know, the producer is behind the story, the one who manages everything. The name of this drama's producer is not clear, but looking at the reviews, it seems like a Chinese production house like an affiliate of Douyin or a company like Real Short. How qualified is he as a producer? I say he is very qualified because this drama has gone viral on YouTube and TikTok, where people are commenting emotional bang it after watching the full episode. Previous work, perhaps the producer's previous project, was another short drama like The Hidden Billionaire Father, where he got millions of views. What will his future productions be like? It seems like it will be a bigger budget, like a series where he will target an international audience, because this drama has been released with Indonesian subs. It's like a producer in Dhaka making a web series and then going on TV just like that. What do you think the producer's qualifications are evident in the fact that he has brought so much popularity at a low cost? Look, now let's talk about the hero. The hero here is the character of the father, whose name seems to be something like Lee Genua or Ye Chen in the review. But the actor's name is not clear. But if you analyze his character, it seems that he is a selfless father. How worthy is he as a hero? I say when he is very worthy, power. Because there is a calmness in his perhaps acting. The actor's previous when he hides other short dramas in his protective father, where he played the role of a father. What will his movies be like in the future? I think he will go for a bigger role, like a full series where he will be the hero. Just like an actor here grows from a small role. What do you say? How much did the hero's acting touch you? Her qualifications can be seen in the fact that she is very natural in emotional scenes. Now let's talk about the heroine. The heroine is a girl's character whose name is Lee Shinhua or Song Qingyan type. The actress's name is not clear, but if you analyze her character, it seems that she is a strong woman. How qualified is she as a heroine? I say she is very qualified because her acting is perfect in anger, regret, and finally love. Previous movies, probably her previous work in other dramas like CEO Daughter. How will her future movies be? I think she will go for more emotional roles, like a romance drama, just like our Dhaka actress grows from small roles. What do you think? How did you like the heroine's character? Her qualifications can be seen in the fact that she looks real in the crying scenes. Now let's talk about the episode. You know, this short drama has a lot of episodes. Looking at the reviews, it seems like there are over 100 episodes because one clip highlights part 26, another highlights episode 11. Which episode is more popular? I mean, the last episodes, like when the mystery is revealed and the father-daughter reunion, people watch them over and over again because the comments say emotional ending, and the middle episodes, where there is a sneak peek, are popular for laughs. Which episode did you like the most, and how many episodes have you watched? Don't tell me, I'm listening. We could sit here for a long time. We are talking about this Chinese drama called Hadiah Terakhir. It is a modern family drama which has love, sacrifice, a difficult disease like cancer, family bonds, and a twist at the end that touches the heart. The story basically revolves around a father who invested his daughter's money by mistake 5 years ago, then served time in prison, came out and found that his cancer was in an advanced stage. Now he wants to spend his last days with his family. And what will be the last gift of Hadiah Terakhir? That is the whole story. Very emotional, but at the same time, it feels a lot like real life. Now let's talk about the rating. This drama is new, so it doesn't have a very high rating on my drama list or Duban yet. because many people haven't watched it or given reviews. But those who have watched it say that it deserves to be between 8 and 9. In the full story explanation videos on YouTube, people comment saying, "I cried watching this. Very touching. It shows family values very well." If it is listed on IMDb, it seems to be around 7.5 to 8.0 because such emotional family dramas usually get a good response. But the rating is not just a number, the real thing is why it is so good. My personal opinion, I would say it should have got 8.5 out of 10. It should have got more. Why? Because it is not just romance, it shows the real struggles of life, cancer, misunderstanding of family, what sacrifice means, and how to express love at the last moment. There are many dramas that are overdramatic, but it feels real. The characters are like someone we know. And the last one, it really touches the heart. It is perfect for those who think about family, about relationships with parents. It deserves a lot of attention because watching such dramas not only makes people happy, it makes them feel a little better, makes them want to love their family more, and makes them understand the value of the little things in life. So if you want to watch something this Friday that will make you laugh, cry, and feel good at the end, then watch Hadiah Terakhir. You will see how the time will pass wonderfully. And after watching it, you will say, yes, it was really special. First of all, let's get one thing clear. Hadiah Terakhir, whose original Chinese name is probably a short form or Indonesian/Malay title that has become popular on YouTube, basically the last gift or a similar mini drama / web series type, is an emotional family drama about cancer, sacrifice, family bonds. Such dramas are usually not released at the theatre box office. They mainly come on streaming platforms such as YouTube, IQIYI, Tencent, Douyin in short versions, or as web series. So there is no traditional box office collection figure of billions of dollars like a movie. Rather, its success is measured by views, engagement, hit index, Weibo trending, comments, shares, all of these. And here it did very well, especially among the Indonesian/Malay audience, who cried after watching the full story explainer video on YouTube, commenting, "Very touching, must watch for the family." Now let's get to the details of the success. If you look at the top dramas of 2024 to 2025 in the Chinese drama industry, such as Joy of Life 2, The Legend of Shen Li, Blossom Shanghai, Lost You Forever, their hit index exceeded 30,000 plus views over 1 billion. Hadiah Terakhir is not such a mega blockbuster, but it performed very strongly as a low-genre emotional/family drama. The full story videos on YouTube, such as Explainer Recap, have received millions of views. Some videos have 500,000 plus to 1 million plus views. Thousands of people are writing in the comment section that they cried after watching it, called their family, understood the value of life. This is a big success because such dramas go viral through word of mouth sharing. In comparison, the top Chinese dramas of 2025, like Promise Me to Be Dazzling, Glory, Whispers of Fate, have 1 to 2 billion plus views on the platform, hit index 20,000 to 40,000, and are trending on Weibo. Hadiah Terakhir is small in scale, but its impact is huge because it touches people's hearts. For example, many dramas get views with action/romance, but this one made people cry with real-life issues, cancer, father-daughter bond, last gift. So in terms of success, it is a cultural hit, meaning it has a place in people's hearts, which is bigger than 1 billion views. It is very popular in Indonesia/Malaysia. Clips are viral on TikTok. People are watching part by part. Speaking of revenue/earnings earnings, Chinese web drama slash mini dramas generate revenue from ads, sponsorships, platform payments, view monetization. Emotional content like Hadiah Terakhir generates a lot of ad revenue because people watch the whole thing, comment, share it, engagement is high. Not billions of dollars like top dramas, but solid income for its creator slash platform and a memorable experience for the audience. Comparatively speaking, it is not a blockbuster but a sleeper hit, meaning it slowly went viral and went far. Like many people don't know at first, but once they see it, they recommend it to everyone. In my opinion, it has achieved success the way it should, winning people's hearts. Even if it doesn't have box office numbers, its emotional return is much higher. If you have watched it, then you must have felt that it gave more than money. And if you haven't seen it, then watch it this Friday. You'll see, when it's over, your heart will be filled. You'll miss your family and you'll say that it was really great. Such dramas are successful because they change lives, not because they just entertain. So, brother, it's a drama with a big heart even though it's on a small scale. And that's its real success. What do you say? Now it's your turn. What do you think about its success? Brother, you know that this Hadiah Terakhir drama is a story from beginning to end, where every moment feels like the real words of life are being spoken. Love is never expressed in words but in deeds, but if those deeds are not understood in time, how the whole world falls apart. And today I will tell you in detail which part or episode, like part, has become the most popular, why people have rushed towards it so much, which scene has gone viral on TikTok and YouTube, which moment of the hero and heroine has pierced people's hearts the most deeply, which scene has made people cry the most, and which scene has made you feel that this is the real joy of life. I will tell you everything completely openly, repeatedly, so that you can feel the whole thing. Because this drama is not worth telling, in short, it is as vast as life, it enters the mind little by little. First, let me remind you of the whole background of the story so that it is easy to understand. The hero and heroine, an ordinary couple, not rich but full of love. The hero is quiet. A hard worker, speaks little but does everything for the family in small ways every day. The heroine talks a little more, is emotional. Sometimes it seems that her husband no longer cares about her as much as before. In fact, the hero is secretly preparing a special gift which symbolizes the journey of their entire relationship. He is putting all the memories, sacrifices, and love of the years together in a box. But at the same time, his health is getting worse. He is in severe pain. He is weak, but he does not tell anyone. He does not want to worry his wife. He just wants to complete that gift. In the meantime, the financial pressure of the family, small quarrels keep increasing. The heroine thinks that her husband has changed and does not want to listen anymore. So one day she leaves the house in anger, saying harsh words and leaving. The hero wants to stop her but cannot. And that night, the hero is caught alone, taken to the hospital. His condition is very bad. Before dying, he tells the nurse, "Give this box to my wife. This is for her." The next day, the heroine gets the news that her husband is no more. And then that box comes to his hand. He opens it with trembling hands. Inside is that gift and a letter. The hero has written everything in the letter. Why he was silent, how much he sacrificed, how much he loved. The heroine's whole world collapses. That is the main point of the story. And now let's come to the real question. Which episode or part of this drama has become the most popular, has received the most attention? Look, brother, this is the type of mini drama that comes as a full story explanation video on YouTube or part by part on TikTok. But the most viral, the most shared, the comments, "I finished crying," that is the last part, especially what we can call the climax episode or final part, where after the hero's death, the heroine receives that gift box and she opens it. Why is it so popular? Because it's not just the end of a story, it's a mirror of every couple's life. How many times do we think, "I'll tell you later, I'll show you later," but time flies? People watch this part and relate it to their own lives, thinking, "I do this too," and hence the millions of views on TikTok, the sea of comments on YouTube's full explanation videos. There are small moments of quarrels and sacrifices in other episodes, but this last one seems to bring everything together. This is the one that has received the most attention because twist here is the biggest, heartbreaking. Now let me tell you which scene has gone viral the most. The most viral scene between the hero and heroine is the hero lying on the hospital bed, taking his last breath and telling the nurse, "Give this box to my wife. This is my last gift to her." And then the scene of the heroine opening the box, shaking hands, tears in her eyes, that special thing coming out of the box that symbolizes their entire lives, and the expression on her face as she reads the letter. These two scenes are looping on TikTok. People are making clips and sharing them with the caption, "I am compelled to cry after watching this scene." Why is it viral? Because it is the ultimate expression of the hero's silent sacrifice. He is dying but still finishes the gift for his wife. From the heroine's perspective, the anger that he left, combined with the regret, is so powerful that people watch it again and again. Many say that after watching this scene, they hugged their husbands and wives, called them and said, "I love you." This is the measure of success. Now the real thing, which scene touched people more emotionally? Which scene made people cry the most? Everyone agrees. It is when the heroine opens the box and reads the letter. The hero writes, "I was silent because I don't know how to speak, but what I did for you every day is my love. I heard your complaints but couldn't tell you that I was sick because I didn't want to hurt you. This gift is all our memories." The heroine breaks down while reading, cries loudly, says, "Why didn't I understand?" People say, "My eyes couldn't stop watering after watching this scene." Why does it take so long? Because this is real life. We all delay expressing our love at some point, and this scene shows the punishment for that delay. Another scene that makes people cry, the moment before the hero collapses, when he is writhing in pain in the house, alone but doesn't call his wife. Here, the hero's loneliness and sacrifice pierce people's hearts. Which other scene did people enjoy the most? If you mean that the mind is filled, the heart finds peace, then that is the middle part of the story, where the hero is secretly preparing the gift, working hard every day to save money, collecting small memories, enduring his wife's complaints. After watching these scenes, people say, "This is real love." There is no drama here, just silent sacrifice. People enjoy it because it matches their own lives. Many couples watch it and say, "My husband is like that too," or "I want to be like that." But at the end, that enjoyment turns into tears because the gift did not arrive on time. Brother, this drama has become so popular because it is not just for watching, but for experiencing it. I answer, yes, it is a must-see for most viewers, especially those who think about family, husband-wife relationships, parent-child bonds, or those who have delayed expressing love at some point in their lives. Why should it be? Because it is a short but deep drama that will make you cry, but After that cry, your heart will feel lighter and a change will come inside you. After watching it, people will comment, I called my family after seeing it. I told my husband I love him. I will talk small things from today. This kind of real change happens. Seeing this, you will understand that time passes very quickly and say what you have to say today. Otherwise, you will only regret it later. It is life lesson package. When you watch it, you will think, wow, this was made for me. But why shouldn't it be for everyone? If you are very depressed right now or have recently lost someone, especially due to cancer or terminal illness, or are a very sensitive hearted person who gets upset for a few days after watching emotional content, then wait a bit. Because the scenes at the end, the hero's death, the heroine opening the box, reading the letter, are so heartbreaking that people can't stop crying. If you watch it with young children below 10 to 12, they may not understand the whole thing and will get sad. So if you are in the mood to watch something light, then it is better not to watch it. It is heavy emotional, not for a light mood. But if you are ready for a deep feeling, then watch it 100%. Now the real thing. What can you learn from watching it? This is not just a tearjerker. It is a teacher that teaches the most important lessons of life. Let's explain it in detail, one by one. 1. Don't delay in expressing love. The hero was silent all his life, didn't know how to talk, just worked. But when the time came, she understood that the words should have been said. After watching, you will understand that being shy or not having time to say, I love you, these are excuses. Say it today, give a hug today, give a small gift today. People see it and say, I will say it every day from today. This is the biggest lesson. 2. The silence of others is not always understandable. The heroine thought that her husband had changed, that love had decreased, but in fact, the hero was leaving. This teaches us that ask what is behind people's behavior, try to understand before complaining. Misunderstandings in relationships will be less. 3. The value of family and the meaning of sacrifice. The hero is secretly making gifts, saving money, enduring hardships, just for the family. Seeing this, you will understand that many times what the people around us do, we express in deeds rather than in words. Parents, husband and wife, notice their small sacrifices. 4. Understanding the value of time. A disease like cancer shows that life is uncertain. After watching, you will think, am I giving everyone time? Stop neglecting your family due to work pressure. 5. Learning from regrets. Seeing the regrets of the heroine at the end, you will ask yourself, will I regret it later? This teaches you to learn from mistakes and correct them now. 6. Love is not in words but in deeds. The hero did not speak, but his deeds were proof of love. It teaches you that real love is in small actions. Cooking, giving time, supporting. Brother, you will cry after watching this. This drama is not presented as a real event. There is no true story label attached. It is a creative story that is inspired by many real-life events. Many people have had this happen in their lives. Some get sick and keep it a secret so that their loved ones don't suffer. Some leave gifts or memories at the end. Some realize too late how deep their love was. The real stories that can be seen on TikTok or YouTube, like a cancer patient giving his brother an iPhone on his last birthday, or a brother giving his sister a last gift, seem like Hadiah Terakhir, exactly like that, but even though it is fiction, it feels like reality because it has captured a part of all of our lives. Like the hero of this drama, many people silently give up. Like the heroine, many later realize that they made a mistake. This is a mirror of real life. So even though it is not a true story, it feels more real than reality. because it is a possible story for you, me, everyone. So, brother, if your eyes get wet after watching this drama, your heart gets heavy, keep it. This is a gift for you. It is telling you, love today, tell it today, hug it today. Time will not come back, but regret can be avoided. Hadiah Terakhir is not just a drama, it is a final gift to make your life more beautiful. Go, brother, watch it today, and after watching it, give your loved one a hug. I am with you. Talk to you anytime. Thank you for talking about this story for so long. It was a beautiful experience for me too. Good luck and keep your heart light. Not goodbye, just waiting for the next story.